What's up, everybody?
What's going on, Gio?
Looks like Daniel. Looks like Daniel wanted to come on, but he didn't show up on time. So,
Mm.
hey, Daniel, if you're out there, go ahead and tap in. I feel like it's kind of short down here. Get down here. Um, Christian, how you been?
Have been good, man. Good. I'm tired. I'm tired today, actually.
I'm not tired, man. I'm burning
No.
up. It's
Yeah.
friggin' hot here in Fresno.
Ooh, Daniel told me it was like 80 degrees over there in Modesto today or something.
It was. I think it got up to 85 today here.
Mm.
And the
In
kids
Fresno.
had, yeah, well, Clovis, just outside
Mm.
of Fresno.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids today, they had, uh, they normally have soccer practice on Tuesdays, but today they had their photo day,
Mm-hmm.
and they just happened to do it where there's no shade, and all the parents have to stand there for about 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why my hair's all messed up, and I don't have a hat on because it's just too hot for a hat. So
Right now, it's still too hot.
it's still too hot. I
Yeah, man.
I just came in. I just ran in, turn on the camera, and let's go. Let's go live. We're doing it
What?
live.
Well, I heard over there, like having AC is a must.
It
It's
is
like in the
definitely a
in
must.
the valley.
Yeah, it's no, it's really bad. It gets really bad.
Yeah, my house is made out of cinder block. There's no AC here, but it doesn't get too bad.
Getting the cameraman sorted out here. There we go.
He's zooming in
Jeez,
on you.
I'm not gonna pay him this week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, so air conditioning is a must, especially when it gets deep into summer. We get like 110. Uh, the last few years we've got up to like 114, maybe 116, and it's dry heat. So it's horrible. It's
Yeah,
horrible, but you stay inside in the air conditioning.
yeah.
Um,
You guys got a
mhm.
pool?
I don't. I don't. My wife wants a pool, but I grew up with a pool. It's too much work.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. You have a
You know who
pool,
does have a pool?
Daniel?
Daniel's got a sweet pool.
All right. Now I know where we're gonna film episodes going.
No, I know it. Seriously. Wow.
I'll
I
burn
just
up,
got it.
but I'll get in that pool. No,
Yeah.
I grew up with a pool in Sacramento, and the
Mm,
heat in Sacramento, eh, it's a it gets just as hot in Sacramento during the day, but it cools down at night.
mhm,
Um, but man, having a pool made a big difference. It's just that I, when we were kids, I had brothers, and we helped keep the pool clean. Um, I have an older son, and he might
mhm,
help me a little bit, but you know how kids are these days, man. You can't put them around chemicals.
mhm,
CPS will show up and
mhm,
they're just not tough like they used to be.
mhm. Yeah, man. My grandpa used to have like a pool company back in the day. So
Yeah?
I remember being around pools a lot, but I never had one.
In the
Just the inflatable ones
Yay area?
in the Bay Area. Yeah, you don't really need one. It's nice. I would go to the YMCA when I was a kid, but
Ooh, the YMCA.
the wha the wha yeah, it
I
was
we did
cool.
there was a YMCA in Sacramento, but it was kinda it
Mhm,
was in the ghetto. Um, when we moved to LA, there was a YMCA, and I remember going
mhm,
swimming there. So, that's funny that you say that because you grew up in the Bay. There's always
mhm,
a YMCA in the cities.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, pools are nice.
So since the last time we talked a couple weeks ago, we've gotten through Passover and Easter. I'm
I know, dude. What? I'm really happy, something
How was it,
s
Liddy?
huh?
How was it?
No, it was good. Passover was good, but the White House, the fact that there was no trans Remembrance Day, right? They recognized the resurrection this time around.
What?
You remember last year? Was it last year? It was just like it must have been last year, right? You
There was no
remember when the
guys
what?
with boobs?
Not on the White House lawn.
There was
Not this
no
year.
LGBTQ, uh, plus flags?
Banners. Nope. No banners.
Oh,
No banners.
that is a travesty.
I know, man. So that's good. That's good. Get the trans out the White House. Keep him out.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think that's very controversial, to not have them, promoted, at a
Just
national
save it. They
level.
could have saved it, bro. They
Oh,
could have
bro.
waited a day or two, then not on the Sunday. Where
Yeah.
it means so much to a lot of people.
Why
You
on
know.
Easter? Oh, wasn't it, didn't they celebrate, Trans Day on Easter?
Yeah, it was like
Didn't it
Trans
fall on the same
Remembrance
day?
Day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, they tweeted about it, before they hit the Easter tweet, if they believe in Easter, whatever,
You know
but
what? I bet it was one of those things because Easter changes every year. The day
mhm.
changes.
I think it was.
I bet you it
Yeah.
was one of those things where it just happened to fall on the same
Mhm.
day. But still.
But still, the effort's there. The effort's there where you know what day it is,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
So
They have I don't know, you know, whatever you wanna do in the privacy of your own home. If you wanna be weird and if you're a dude and you wanna
mhm.
get chi whatever. But I don't think it needs to be nationally, um,
The
televised.
f the first thing tweeted out.
Yeah, the, White House does not need to share that.
Mhm.
It's weird, dude. I'm sorry. I'm hurt. I know I'm gonna hurt some feelings out there.
Kissing dudes is weird? Is that what you're saying?
It
Kissing dudes is jail. Kissing dudes is weird.
for dudes,
Kissing dudes is weird, Joe?
it's different.
It's different. That's different. Yeah. Kissing
I
dudes is nasty, dude. Yep.
I don't know. I don't know. I've never done it personally.
I don't wanna do it.
It's definitely different. I don't. Yeah,
God forbid somebody ask me $1,000,000 to kiss a dude.
man.
I'm
I have school loans. I gotta pay off.
Hey, dude, speaking of school loans, I don't gotta pay for your school. I don't have to pay for your school
Oh
loans,
man,
yo.
they
Did you
overturned
see
that.
that? Yeah, they're gonna come for
I
your ass, Jill. They gonna fucking come
I'm
for your
happy they did that.
motherfucking ass.
The only people that had their school loans, forgiven were government employees.
Mm.
Isn't it funny? These government employees
Oh,
get
man.
everything, dude. They get like multiple credit cards. They get,
Mhm.
money to their NGOs. We don't need to pay for their school too.
Mm-mm.
Now, if they would have forgiven my school loan, I might be singing a different tune.
Hey, dude, I'm telling you, all I need is a My Pillow. Just give me one My Pillow and I'll sell out. I'm Michael Lindell. Is it My Pillow?
It
Is
is
it? It
my
is.
pillow.
It's
I have a my pillow. I paid for my own my
I'm
pillows.
Michael Lindell.
Mike
Yeah,
Lindell, if you
I guess
want
I
to
could pay
sponsor
for
the
one.
show, bring it here, baby.
We want you, dog.
We want it.
Pause. No, we
We
don't
want
want you, but
we just
we want the pillows. I want a pillow.
we
You
want
don't
the
gotta get
pillows.
Jill one.
If you want to pay money too, that's fine, but pillows first, because
Hey,
I need
dude,
some new my pillows.
I'll take a pillow. Right now, I'm rocking with something that I got at Costco,
King
but I
size.
want a My Pillow.
If you can put my pillows on all my kids' beds, ship
Mm.
'em,
Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
ship 'em.
But yeah, dude, that's cool. I just saw that today. There's a couple of things that they came out at that little briefer. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Which briefer? You talking about the one where they approved the one with Trump? Where they approved this,
Not not with Trump, but you saw that one?
oh, you talking about the press briefing?
Mhm.
I didn't watch it today. What happened?
I
Fill
don't
us
know.
in,
Well,
Christian.
I saw, I think well, I didn't see too much, dude.
Just tell us
But
what
I
you saw.
saw I think the first question went to Tim Pool, your boy.
No way.
Yeah,
Tim
so I
Pool
think
was there?
he was there off on, like, to the corner in a beanie.
What the hell? Tim Pool was there before DMU?
He got the first question. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, he was there.
We're done. We're done. White House, don't even send an invite. We're not going.
Tim Pool's sweet, dude. You got the fucking beanie on.
He had the baby?
The beanie.
Oh, the beanie. I was like, his
Yeah.
new baby? He just had his
Poor baby. Yeah,
his wife
he
had a
had a
baby
beanie on.
recently.
So that's cool. I think you seen this White
Wait a
House.
minute. You said he
Mm,
had a beanie in the White House?
mhm.
Did he have a suit?
Nah, not that gay shit that what's his name had on. Kid Rock. He wasn't looking like Kid Rock, but he did have a beanie on, and you know, he got all the way up there with that
Oh,
beanie,
he
dude.
didn't know that
Let
he
him
was
rock his
really Kid
beanie.
Rock.
Kid Rock,
Oh,
I
man, that Kid
guess.
Rock
Did
outfit.
he?
What
Has
a
he been
terrible
rocking that? How long
choice.
has he been rocking that? Yeah,
That thing was hideous.
it's
I
tight.
I mean I mean, it's Kid Rock, but still,
Yeah,
that's weird.
yeah.
Eh,
It's your boy.
we gave, Zelensky a lot of crap about that.
I don't
So
know one Kid Rock song.
no?
Mm-mm.
Wow, he's from a different
Oh, you already did. I saw a little stutter step in you. Gio hit me with the Kid Rock song.
the ball with the ball? Kid
Oh
Rock?
no! Okay, I know. Okay, never mind. All
Okay,
right. Okay, I take
yeah.
it back. Still gay.
That one with Sheryl Crow? Man, you put that
Mm-mm.
Sheryl Crow, that,
Mm-mm.
picture,
Sorry, Mr.
is it
Kid,
picture or
sir.
photograph?
Sorry, Mr. Kid, sir. I will do my research as soon as this is over. We
Devil
will.
Without a Cause?
Mm-mm.
American
Definitely.
Badass? Kid Rock? Come on.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Did you see Joe Dirt?
I don't remember Joe Dirt, dude.
You
How
don't
old are
remember Joe
you?
Dirt? Oh my god. I'm older than you, but you didn't see Joe Dirt with,
I
David
think I
Spade and Kid
did.
Rock?
I think I did. That's Dave Spade.
Yeah, Dave
Joe
Spade.
Dirt. Yeah.
Did you ever see
I probably
the
confused them with the same person, dude. David Spade, Joe Dirt, and
Kid
Mr.
Rock?
Roxer.
Well, Kid Rock was in it, and they did this overdub with Joe Biden over, Joe Dirt's face,
Mhm.
and Kid Rock's like, "Oh, man, I couldn't even do it justice, but he's going in on him, bullying him. He's like, "Call you a ambulance." You haven't seen that clip?
No, I haven't. David Spade is good, dude.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. David Spade is, he's a funny actor.
Mhm.
He's no Adam Sandler,
Mhm.
but
The
he
Sandman? You talking
Sandman.
Sandman?
Hey, the Sandman is back.
Yeah,
Y
Sandman's
Are
cool.
you, looking forward to seeing his, hockey movie or his golf movie, Happy Gilmore?
What movie? Oh, he's bringing back Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
going straight
man.
to Netflix.
Happy Gilmore. Every movie. Every movie he's done. I think the last one he did, it was a Halloween movie. Have you seen that?
The
It was
Transylvania?
dumb as hell. No. Something oh man, it was dumb. It was so dumb. But it was good. I mean, The Sandman strikes again.
I don't remember seeing I don't know. I think I've seen all of his movies. You know which
Mhm.
one I like?
Big
It's
Daddy.
no, yeah, that was a good one. No, but recently, but not too
Click.
recent was no, it was the one where he played the jeweler. Um,
Oh, I have not seen that one, but I heard it
you
was
haven't seen
good.
that one? Oh, it was good. It was a completely
I heard it was
different.
super suspenseful.
Yeah, it was a different view of Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Great
The
actor.
Sandman, dude. Sandman's hot.
Yeah. I the dude was in pretty good shape when he was younger.
Mhm.
Now you see him with his basketball shorts looking all frumpy.
Playing basketball though, he's out there. I don't play soft football with my friends no more.
Yeah, I can't play
Yeah, you're
basketball no
out
more.
there. You play volleyball. You're out there.
Volleyball, yeah,
Active.
but basketball, I can't keep up anymore. I
Why you
just
scared of the
can't.
black guys, Gio? Scared of the negro.
Yeah, those Asian guys called me out. They were
George
right.
Lopez.
George Lopez.
That was a George Lopez joke, dude. Remember that?
Yeah.
Scared of the negro?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Mhm.
his tia. Was
Yeah.
it his tia or his grandma? Hmm.
I don't remember. Probably both.
Probably both.
Probably both.
Yeah, man. So back to Passover.
Mhm.
So, how was it? Was it your first Passover?
Oh, no, dude. Been a few.
Been to a
Yeah.
few?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you do?
Huh?
So I recently found out I was part Jewish.
Uh-huh.
Big big 2%. So, so you gotta let me know about my
By 3
culture,
what
dude.
is it, 2 by 23 and Me?
Yeah. But actually, yeah, both of them, 23
Yeah.
and Me. So China has all my data and ancestry. So big
Yeah.
2%, dude. Hey, don't 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 knock my culture.
My Star of David.
My Star David.
No, yeah, it was good. I was with my fiance and, her mom and Daniel's mom was out there too. So it was cool. We got to be together
Daniel's mom
and
is Jewish too?
we're children of God.
Wow.
We're
No,
children of God.
you're not children of God. You're the chosen kingdom of God. Jesus.
No, well, I don't know, man. Well, we had a church a long time ago, a family church, and we just used to follow the feasts, the Jewish feasts. We understood we were Gentiles and all that, but at the same time, we respected God's people, understand that they were the chosen. And the Bible doesn't hide any of their faults. Um, but
It doesn't.
you got to read it from the beginning to the end. So there's a couple things that we changed.
Yeah.
And like you said, Jesus didn't come to abolish the rest, the commandments. He came to fulfill them.
Isn't
So,
it isn't it interesting how more recently a lot of people like to they try to condemn the Jews for killing Jesus, and
mhm,
they they to me they have this mixed up perspective of the Jewish faith, and they forget that Jesus was Jewish.
mhm.
Um, and not
That
only that,
Mary. Mhm.
I mean the persecution of Jews um, because of what happened to Jesus when it was prophesied that it was going to happen. It's
Isaiah.
it's not it's not it wasn't a surprise, and it's not
Mhm.
to me it's 25 years late, or well 2000 years later. um hey, the way things went down, that's how it was supposed to go down, and because of that sacrifice, uh I'm I live under grace, and
Yeah.
I have that opportunity for salvation. So thank you, Jews. Uh,
Well,
until recently, I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work out with 2% Jewish. Um, you know,
you gotta go back to the homeland, Jill.
go back to the homeland. My
You
brother's
gotta
been
do
in, my brother's been wanting to go to Jerusalem.
call
Um,
Aliyah. Go do it. Just say, "Hey, I wanna come home."
I don't know. I don't know about going to Israel. There's a lot going on over there. It's always
Oh,
going on over there.
mhm. Well, you just gotta remember, right, Gio? He said it himself. No one takes his life. He's given it.
Yeah, he gave
So
it.
it was all in the plan. But
Yeah.
it's funny because I there's so many renditions of the resurrection, or Easter or Passover. And I've been watching. My fiance watches Chosen. They take a couple liberties there. But, it's a cool show, it's a good show, I like it. But then at the same time so I went to the movie theaters, watched season 5, but then when I came home, I started watching, The Passion of Christ. Um, and it's just so funny because the way they portray the Sadducees and, um,
Pharisees.
the yeah, all them. I mean, in, the Passion of the Christ, one of them had had an eye patch.
Oh, yeah.
If you and I was like, "What the heck? Why does he have an eye patch?" A blinged out eye patch,
Why
and
why didn't he, like, pause for a second and be like, "Hey, Jesus, before
No.
we go through with this, can you"
No, espérate vos. But at the same time, I
Mm.
saw I've seen a couple of, what's it called? A couple interviews with Mel Gibson where he talks about all the type of, studying he had to do for that film, from the Roman armor to everything to
Yes.
the zealots and all that. So I I wonder where he pulled that out of, but it was just so funny to see. But if you see a guy like that, and that's the guy that's yelling to, crucify, Yeshua, you from the outside are like, oh man, I'm a Catholic, or I'm a Christian Protestant. I'm not a fan of the Jews. They killed him, but again, that the eye patch does no favors.
It doesn't. No, I remember that interview with Mel Gibson, how he was talking about how historians were trying to contradict it, and he's like,
Mhm.
"Look, I lined up a bunch of historians, and we try to get it as accurate as possible. Obviously, as time goes on, new information comes out, um, but it's very close, and I put it on for my kids because I
It's
haven't.
intense,
Well,
Gio.
I hadn't seen it in, like, 20 years.
That's yeah, dude. Gio, it was super intense, dude. I was
Yeah,
like, "Oh, wow." But yeah, man, I was really hooked into it. I was like, "Oh, man." But just, Judah Judas, and he's getting, haunted by the spirits, and I'm like,
yeah.
"Oh, this wasn't in The Chosen." Chosen's got
Um,
other stuff that's not in the Bible, but that
I
little
those little demon things and the I almost wish, Mel
I
Gibson
think that's
didn't.
just more stress, right? That's
Yeah,
that's his own perception and
yeah.
interpretation.
Well, Judas did hang himself, so, I mean, he did
Yeah, that's
his
demons.
the
That's
spirits did torment him.
demon behaviors.
I don't know about having the kids, like that, though. That I think that was a little bit of a stretch,
Yeah.
but again, it's a movie, and it's his perception.
Mhm.
Um, obviously, he had historians, he had
Mhm.
theologians.
Well, Gio, dude, the
Yeah,
movie's in Aramaic. You know?
dude.
That's pre-Hebrew. So it's like,
I
how
mean,
many people are speaking it? One thing, Gio, is to learn the words and chant them and to say them and to learn how to pronounce them, but to understand what you're saying and how to raise your tone and lower it in Aramaic, dude, an almost
wasn't
dead
that
language.
wasn't that crazy how they did that?
That's
Uh,
crazy.
I mean, it was the language that Jesus spoke. It
Mhm.
was the language that of the land at the time.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's definitely, a huge step from Mel Gibson to do that. It just goes to show how accurate he wanted it to be,
Mhm.
you know? Obviously, liberties were taken, Jesus doing the whole little table for the rich man, sitting down and saying it'll catch on, and his mom's like, "I don't think so." Yeah, it's, um, there's a little bit of humor in there, but at the same
Mhm.
time, it's the level of sacrifice and the biblical parts of it. It
Mhm.
was done very well. It was done very well.
Mhm.
Um, did you go see the King of Kings yet?
No, is that the one Daniel went to go see?
That's the one that Daniel wants to go
The
see.
animated one.
Yeah, I went to go
No.
see it too. Um, looks like we're gonna have a guest on. We're gonna talk about King of Kings
Oh.
if he wants to jump in here.
It's movie critic time.
Bum, bum, bum. Come on, tap in.
We're getting Douglas Murray. Have you ever been? But
Oh.
have you ever been?
Yo,
What's up, Daniel?
What's
So we
up,
were
Doug?
talking about Passion of the Christ, but moving on. Uh, You went and saw King of Kings. What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty good, especially for the kids. I was
Hmm.
telling Christian that um they put a bunch of little stories here and there. Like they could have easily like kind of just, you know, not ignored them, but not included them. Um and I like that they added a bunch of little different things that Jesus did in his time on earth.
Yeah.
So I liked it. I thought it was good.
So after Daniel's recommendation, I went and watched it with the family. Um, if you haven't heard of the movie King of Kings, it's an interpretation of the life of Jesus through the eyes of um, Charles Dickens. And the movie starts out with Charles Dickens in a theater with his kids interrupting his theater show, and he goes in the back and hang on, was that me?
That was me.
Oh, I thought that was one of my kids. So um,
Someone say King of Kings?
yeah, no, that's why I thought it was my kids. Like, let me tell them about it, Dad. So the kids distract the show, or his one of his sons distract the show, and I kind of liked how they started it because it showed his son um, kind of got you to fall in love with his son, and not just the son, but the son's cat Willa, um, who are in throughout the movie when they're going talking about Jesus's life. It shows it as Charles Dickens telling his son about the King of Kings, about Jesus and his life, with the perception of his son watching it, like he's living through it with the cat, because the cat's in the room. So as he's telling the story, so my kids loved the cat. It at times where the movie might have been could have been boring. Um, those little additions made it a lot better.
Take that back.
I'm not taking it back.
Take it
I'm not
back.
taking it back.
Jesus isn't boring.
It's not boring. It's not boring. But for kids,
Take
it
it back.
was it's strong content. It's
Yeah,
strong
no.
Yeah,
content.
yeah, it is.
It was pretty good. I would say take it take your kids and watch it.
Yeah, it's and if you don't know the life of Jesus, um it's a nice introduction to it. It's yeah, it's for kids, but at the same time, I
Yeah,
mean, you fall in
I'll
love with it. You fall in love with the life of Jesus and the sacrifice that he made.
yeah, no, I think like what Jill was saying, how he's kind of telling the story to his son, right? His son's like what do you call it? He's he's really, what would you call it, impressed or I don't want to say obsessed, but like King Arthur, right? He's like, when kids go through phases and it's like he's in a King Arthur phase. And King Arthur to him was like one of the greatest kings of all time. So, his dad starts telling him like, okay, well, the king I'm gonna talk about, you know, the story of King Arthur is based on that king.
Yeah,
So, and he didn't, and he basically is like, because the kid's like, King Arthur has a sword. And it's like, well, this king didn't need a sword.
right.
So, you know,
Whoop.
so it was, I liked it. I think I like how they took it from that to the story of Jesus. And like I said, they had different scenes in there that I feel like they could have easily just kind of skipped over,
Yeah,
but they added little bit of details, I think as much as you probably could, especially in a kid movie. But I think if you have the opportunity to go watch it.
what's interesting about the movie, for me is recently at my church we've been having training for the children's ministry, specifically for the teachers that are providing the lessons for the kids, and we're doing this 12-week course with a sister here local that she went to school to be a teacher. She did it for a little bit, but she did it more in the church, and she studied other areas too. And she's combined these things that she's learned over the years um, into this lesson for kids. And she starts out with talking about how kids learn, the different methods that they use, like visual, audio, tactile, like by touch, um, and we've done some cool things like um, she had the people going through training. We're all adults in there. We're all adults, and she has us going through the training, and she has us do the story of Jonah. And we break out into groups, and she goes, "I want you each to do the story of Jonah, but everybody's going to do it in a perspective of either um, audible, visual, or tactile." I can't remember the fourth one, but so each group has to like focus on that. And um, my group was visual, so um, we made like a diet like design like artwork. I made like these mountains, and I made waves with paper. Somebody made a boat. Somebody made a whale. Um, the group that did the audio, they got like really into it. Like they wrote out the lines. The tactile one was hard because for touch, you kind of don't know what to do if you've never done a tactile lesson like touch. So I can't remember what our group did. Not me, but the group
I would have done his hair.
Jonah.
Oh, Jonah! Dang
Well,
it!
here's the cool thing. What she recommended was, um, so we all gave the lessons, and she would critique it like, well, here's what you probably could have done, because you have to think of it from a kid's perspective, right? And you don't think about that when you're an adult. You don't think like, well, how would I have liked this when I was a kid? She's like, for the kids that do tactile, think about bringing things they can touch. In the story of Jonah, maybe bring fish. So me and somebody else had the kids. Um, we were teaching the kids that next Sunday, and I was like, "Hey, we're gonna do this lesson. We're doing this lesson. Like, I don't know what we have lined up, but we're gonna take these things that we got today." And I ended up for the tactile kids, I brought a spray bottle. I have one of these continuous spray bottles. Like you pump it and it just sprays like for a few seconds. And I opened up a can of tuna and I put it in a bag. I left the water and I just mixed it up so it would stink real good. And when we were given the lesson, an important thing is um, don't make the lessons too long for the little kids. However old they are, like let's say they're 5, the lesson has to be done in 5 minutes. If they're 8 years old, 8 minutes. So I took the tuna. I was showing it to them. We had like seaweed and different things that they can touch. They were able to hold the characters. They were able to like do the waves and stuff, and they all remembered the story. Like if you ask them today, um, uh, almost a month later, they can recite the whole story to you. Um, it was very impactful. So when we were watching this movie, King of Kings, my wife and I are sitting there like, it's interesting because they use a lot of these things. I mean, obviously you can't, they're not spraying us in the movie theater and stuff. But a lot of these like visual, the way that they talk, the way he talks to his son, the way he's showing his son, it's a lot of the things that we've been learning in these classes. You can see it come out in the movie, and it made the movie for us as adults. It made us fall in love with the movie even more. Um, so like I said, if you haven't heard of the movie and you have kids, go take them to see it. If you're interested and you don't have kids, before we had kids, my wife and I like to go see animated movies like the Disney movies. This one is good. This movie is really good. go check it out.
Yeah.
Promise you won't be disappointed.
I
Yeah.
think Angel Studios was gonna have a few new.
They got a bunch of
new.
movies coming out.
Well, I was telling Daniel about that movie with it looked like a guy that his son got sick and he had to go back. He
To
was
the
an
rodeo.
rodeo guy.
Mhm.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
cool, dude.
that movie looks good.
That's a new idea, you know.
That guy's in a lot of their movies. The Angel.
Yeah, that's
Studio
well,
movies.
that's what I was telling my fiance. I was like, look, babe, I was like, that's Angel Studios. I was like, I think a lot of like even the celebrities are through with it. You know,
Yeah.
they're through with all that woke stuff. They want to move away from whatever Hollywood has to offer. I don't know if you guys saw that movie. It wasn't even a movie. It was like kind of like a little trailer or some, but it was who's the dude? I don't think it was Harrison Ford. It was Woody. Woody
Woody
and
Harrelson?
then the dude, I think, and whoever was his true crime guy, and they were talking about like pretty much leaving Hollywood, leaving
Oh,
Hollywood, and
Matthew
it
McConaughey
was
is the one
Matthew
with the.
McConaughey, and they were talking about just leaving Hollywood and going to Austin and doing their own thing, you know, not following and doing movies for the woke. So you see the direction that everything's been going since your boy came into office. So it's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, I hope they do that.
In
It'd be
cinema?
yeah, change it up. Like we were talking about the trans in the White House. There's a lot of weird things in
Oh
movies
yeah,
that
Daniel.
agenda.
Gio's mad that they took the trans out of the lawn.
Yeah, they took away our rainbow flag.
Yeah.
God.
But
what an awful thing to do on Easter, to bring out your buddies like that. That was not cool. I'm really disappointed in the Joe Biden administration.
mhm.
Hands down the worst president in American history.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter held on to that strong for a while. No, there's definitely another president. I can't remember his name though.
Hey, did you see the picture that the family picture Biden posted supposedly from Easter?
Was he photoshopped into that?
That's what I was gonna ask you. He looked super photoshopped, like he's in there, like when he was president waving at a crowd or something.
Yeah,
That's
I saw
Photoshop.
that. Maybe he was lost
Photoshop.
back there, dude. Maybe it wasn't Photoshop.
I don't know, dude. That looks
Yeah.
he would have to be sitting down. That looks like you're mid stroll.
Yeah.
That's Photoshop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, there's different Bidens. You remember there was Giant Biden that was
Well,
strolling through
this one would have to be midget Biden because his legs
Yeah.
would have had to been like that fucking big. So
it looked like he was just lost in the back of the photo.
yeah.
He was full Biden head.
I mean,
Pause.
it's an accurate depiction of the guy, but it's probably Photoshop.
That's just grandpa being grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. But no, man.
Biden.
Yeah, go watch that movie. I would say go watch it.
I do, man. I've been tearing up all week, man. It's a good feeling, like even when I've been driving around work this week, it's just been pretty much Christian music. It's a good palate cleanser,
Mhm.
getting rid of all that Cardi B that you listen to, Gio. I don't, you do.
Nah,
But
man. Let me tell you something. Since maybe for like the past 2, maybe 3 years, definitely since I've been riding my motorcycle, because I'm trying to stay on God's side out there on two
Yeah.
you
wheels.
ride a motorcycle, Gio, you crazy, dude. Have
Yeah,
you seen you're fighting with Asian people and you're riding a motorcycle, you crazy, dude. You bet you gotta chill with that, Gio. You're
everything.
ridiculous.
Yeah, just about everything I listen to is Christian. It's Christian music, Christian rap like Tadashi,
Mhm.
Lecrae.
Toby Mac. A little
I'm
bit of
not.
Toby Mac.
I don't really like Toby Mac.
Don't you say nothing about Toby Mac. I'm gonna stop you right there, Gio. Chill.
Andy Mineo. I'm not gonna. There's this Mexican kid. What up, RG? Or what up?
Mhm.
Yeah, what up, RG? He's got some dope music. But yeah, I stay on that. I stay
No
on
more
Christian rap. I
no
try
more
to stay on
Kanye.
God's side because if I fall off that bike and that's it, like I don't want to like wake up in St. Peter's like, man, you might have gotten in, but you want to listen to that back that ass up.
You were fine when you called that guy a faggot, but as soon as you listened to back that ass up, you were done,
Yeah,
Gio.
yeah. Call me Big Daddy when you back that. Oh yeah.
Stupid.
Go ahead.
Oh God. But
Oh man. So Daniel, I don't know if you're allowed to talk about it yet, but it seems like you got a new lead,
what do you mean? What
down
lead?
there in Southern California.
Oh, the skate shop team down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to come on.
Ooh.
The guy wants to come on the show. I want to say he's from what did I say? San Fernando.
San Fernando Valley. Yeah.
So he kind of wants to talk about what's been going on down there, what they're
That's
kind of
cool.
fighting. So yeah, I'll probably have him. I'll probably have him jump on one day, and just that way he can talk about what what's going on down there. Sounds like he's dealing with the teas.
I just want to give a shout out to Armando
It's
Garcia.
always
Thanks
those
for listening.
motherfucking tees. You better not skate on me, you tease.
That's
What-
a shirt right there.
Yeah, dude.
What's
You
going on
better
with the
not
tees,
skate on.
dude?
I don't know. We just gotta call Kyle Rittenhouse.
No, I
Take
think
care of
they
these
just you know
tees.
how they are, dude.
Isn't that too much
they're
weight on
pushing
the
their
front of
shit
the
everywhere.
skateboard?
Why are you coming at? Why are you coming at the skateboarder? A skate shop, man. Or is this skate shop standing up?
I think
think the
I think
they're
it's more of
standing
a
up.
community
standing up.
thing. It's
Yeah,
more
They're
of a
standing up.
community thing. Yeah, the valley's got its issues. Hollywood's in the valley, so yeah,
Well,
it's
who would have thought a skate shop would have been the canary in the gold mine?
Well, the
You
thing
know?
too that is interesting that that guy was telling me, um, he also does like kind of like weekend camps with kids, showing
Yeah.
them self defense, and uh I think it was like I forget what he called it, but he does that, and then they do like monthly events. So he's trying to do stuff in the community, teach kids about responsibility and all that. So
I was
I think it's
checking out
worth
his
having them
Instagram.
on.
I was checking out his Instagram. It seems like a really cool guy.
Mhm.
I wish we had somebody like that. We probably do somebody like that here in the area in the Central Valley.
I'll put
Maybe
it
up
to you
there.
this way: if you're wearing this hat, you ain't a bitch.
Yeah, I did see he was wearing your hat. What's the guy's name?
And Andy Frisella. So
Andy Frisella.
if you rock with Andy Frisella, you ain't scared of shit.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Seems like
anybody that's teaching kids how to defend themselves from gypsies and tees could get in my book,
Tees.
dude.
fake violin players.
Yeah, fucking gypsies out there.
Yeah.
Bunch of Beethovens.
Gathovens.
Yeah.
But no, in all seriousness, we'll probably have him on LFM. And we'll talk to him, working on some other people on LFM. So
Look,
that should be
there seems to
cool.
be a lot going on here in California, and we're starting to get national attention. In my opinion, for the wrong guy.
Mm-hmm.
Here's
What
my
guy?
thought.
Who's the
Here's
guy?
my thought.
Your
Here's
guy.
my thought. Steve Hilton or whatever.
Mm.
Here's my thing. Look, Steve Hilton can be a great candidate, right? Like
I
he
don't.
could be.
Can
No,
he? No.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like my point is he just fucking announced. Like I haven't heard him. He used to be on Fox News and all that shit, but that to me doesn't be like, all right, he's the right candidate. It's like I haven't heard any of his fucking policies come out of his fucking mouth. I can go on his website and read it. Cool. I could do that with anybody else. But
Mhm.
my problem is the dude announces in his first day, and then he already gets all these big time out of state endorsements on day one.
Yeah.
You know, oh, I'm
It
endorsing
it
my
it
friend.
it
Like,
almost seems like it was lined up. It almost
I
seems
don't
like it
care
was
who your
lined up.
fucking friend is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about Sheriff, ¿cómo se llama? From
Bianco?
Bianco from
Well, I
Riverside.
mean, same deal. I mean, he had a big event. He had a lot of people there too.
But he didn't get the national coverage.
He didn't get it.
Armando's asking what we're talking about. We're talking about, the upcoming government run for California. Steve Hilton is the Fox News anchor that announced that he's running for governor. He just posted a video, like, a few days ago. Suddenly, everybody and their mom wants to come
You
out
don't
and
know Steve Hilton?
I don't know who he is. He's like
You
an
don't know
English
Steve
guy.
Hilton?
Look, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
Europeans, awesome people, but running the show, nah.
I don't know, dude. My point
Wait,
is
what do you mean he's European?
He's
he's
English.
born in the UK and then he became a
He's
citizen.
been here for like 10 years.
He
Danny?
has an accent.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Shut
Wrong.
up. He's got no accent, dude.
he's got an accent.
Wrong, dude.
I'll send you his video.
I'm storming capitals. I'm storming their fucking capital, dude. I will personally write to England.
All I gotta say is, look, like I said, he could be a good candidate. I just don't know what he's running on to be like,
You
oh, I'm
can't
gonna
deport
endorse
this
him.
guy.
Well, his thing is that he's part of the conservative movement in England, and Margaret Thatcher's this great and like whatever, dude.
Yeah.
What have you done for us here? Like
A Republican in England is gay.
Chad Bianco, for me, Bianco is like he stood up for some stuff, right? He nailed down. Good.
He took a knee.
He took a knee.
a knee.
But you know what? You know what? Bianco to me has the edge because at least he's
Yeah.
been publicly serving the community
Yeah.
and not just on the TV.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Like that's.
Damn.
But anywho, here I want to say this though. Like I don't care who you are. I don't care who your friends are. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You could be my
Policy.
friend, and you'd
Yeah.
still have to fucking earn my vote.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Like I'm not. That's what I didn't like about it is all the big names out of state. Oh,
I
vote for my friend. I'm endorsing him. It's like
I think I understand
why?
where you're coming from, Daniel. Your thing is you want to vote on reality.
Yeah.
And they're not showing you, he's not coming out and saying, "Here's my policy. This is the reality." It's more like everybody's throwing in an endorsement, and it's just perception at this point.
Yeah, it's
There's
like
no
see,
reality here.
to me, it's like, see, this guy likes me.
Yeah.
Vote for me. And it's like, I don't get down like that, dude. That's the whole purpose to know your candidate.
Menos.
When we do know your candidate, it's like I gotta know what you're about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta earn people's votes.
Well, he's
So
got
I'm not into this. I got cool friends type
here's
of
the
announcement.
important thing for me is this guy, Hilton or Bianco, whoever moves forward. And unfortunately, in California, they could both move forward, which would be really important or unfortunate for the conservative movement. Either one of
But
them, if one of them
we
concedes, right? If
He
one of
took
them
a knee.
concedes,
So what?
no. But let's just say one of them concedes and the other one moves forward. One of them is going to have to go head to head with Gavin Newsom.
well Newsom's out, so it's whoever.
Is he out?
Yeah,
Has he already
he's
confirmed
he's
done?
termed out. Yeah. So whoever ends up on the Democrat side, so it could be Kamala, could be Katie Porter, could be
Kamala.
what's his name? Is it Xavier Becerra? I forget who the fuck that bitch's name is. But here's the thing: if it okay, but I think here's the difference between us and some other people too. It's like let's say Steve Hilton, Bianco, top two, and it ends up that way, and then one of them has to move on for the GOP side. You know, well, fuck it. You know, if it's Hilton, then I don't like the accent, but fuck it.
No.
He's gonna be better. He's gonna be better than the Democrat, obviously. We're not gonna. I'm
I don't
not
know,
gonna.
dude.
I'm
Better
not
than
gonna
Kamala?
bitch out.
Better than Kamala?
Oh fuck, Daniel. I don't know. Now that you put it like that, dude, I am in a pickle.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna be gay and tell people not to vote. That's for faggots. I don't do that. I'll tell you, pick whoever you think is better.
I can't even think of their name right now, or else I'd say it. So if I say it, I'll say it right now. But just keep going.
I can't.
I
don't.
will. I can't even think. Go for it. Keep going.
No, I mean that's my thing. I don't know what's gonna happen.
What about Shift? Thin his neck.
No, I think that fool's in the Senate. I think he's gonna stay there. Um,
Yeah, they need him there.
I think like if you had me choose one or the other right now, um, Bianco said he wants to get rid of income tax. Steve Hilton said he wants to put it at 10%. Or no,
Mm.
7.5% for people making over 100K. I don't like
Mm.
that he put a limit
Mm.
and then he put an amount. So it's
Mm.
like, what is 100K? Is 100K living wage in California?
The
Mhm.
unfortunate thing,
Mm-mm.
because of the supermajority in California, it doesn't matter if a Republican wins. They're not going to be able to do anything.
Well, I'd rather the guy that's saying he's gonna fight to eliminate all taxes.
It's about
off the
being a
bat.
thorn. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, that's just me having to have just fucking done my taxes because the IRS is still around.
Yo, dude. I mean, Kaepernick, man. I took a knee with Kaepernick maybe twice. It's all right. He got me. He fucking got me. It was a really good game, and I was like,
You know
"Fuck it,
what?
we need you, Cap."
Next week, I'm wearing a Kaepernick jersey.
Fucking, I give a fuck.
Shout out to Houston, Texas.
H down.
But
Houston,
no,
we're from
I mean,
Ballinger.
He's shaking his head right now, like these guys kneeling, wearing Kaepernick jerseys, and
he's all faggot.
retard.
It's a record show.
But no, here's what I'll say. I'll say, you know, we'll talk about it more on LFM as far as governor stuff. I'll see if I can I would get both of them on, you know, individually or at the same time if they ain't scared.
Pause.
Same time.
You know who I'd like to see on again
Debate.
on the fighter series is Shaw.
Sonia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to her because she's running for state superintendent.
I've seen a lot of videos coming out from her side, and you know, Shaw, she's fighting the school. She fights the school boards and fights for parents' rights, and she's against all this crap that the schools, the school boards try to shove down people's throats. She's a fighter, and the most recent video that Daniel shared with us, where the Satanists were going in and like, I'm not gonna say what they said because Jesus, that's
that's what we're dealing with, right? They can say, I mean,
just say the first part where the lady goes, if you're on the side yelling Satan is your guy, you're on the wrong side.
No, seriously. Like, but where do they get all these people that come through and they're like, "Hail,
Hollywood,
bad guy," you know?
Yeah, I don't know, dog. But shit, dude. We'll see. We'll see. I got what do you call it?
I'm excited for the skate guy.
A lot of ideas for
the skate guy would be dope. I'd like to have him on DMU.
I was gonna tell you, I'll probably tell him to come on here then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you know, I got trying to reach out to different people, kind of mix it up, and we'll see what happens. But
yeah, I mean,
would you have a gay guy on? Pause.
Realistically, for him though, he probably wants LFM because of the coverage. For somebody like him, I wouldn't want it to cut out at 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. Or he come LFM and then come on DMU. So
yeah,
we could do that too.
Yeah, but I definitely like what he's doing. I wish that every town can have a guy like that.
Yep.
A real person for the town. You know what he's doing for the kids. Self-defense classes, bro.
We did try to get a gay guy on the show.
Did we?
Mm-hmm. Those dudes from Lexit, they hopped out the group chat.
Oh, that's right. We gotta get the chata time, guys.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Or chata, guys.
I gotta go, guys.
My time's up. They won't watch this. Maybe they are. Maybe
I was
they are.
literally on DMU.
I don't care. I don't care if they're watching.
I
don't care if they're watching. Why? Because we very nicely.
Yeah, we asked politely, and like a faggot would. They left the chat.
No,
Mhm.
seriously, that was a bitch move. I don't understand. They want the conservative movement to grow, but they don't want to get out there. And Daniel, I'm not going to say any names, but somebody at LFM did reach out to them and try to get a podcast out through Legsit, and they wouldn't let it go. They wouldn't give it legs. And then they came back after the fact with the horchata spelled wrong time. Uh, one episode and done. Like, what did they say that they had to cut it? Now it's Legsit News. What are they trying to get into the White House, or what's going on over there?
I don't know, dude. They're doing their own.
LGBTLEXIT.
No, but seriously, I do gotta run. I'll let you guys get going.
Yeah, peace out, man. Thanks
Peace
for
out,
tuning.
brothers.
Thanks for jumping in.
Mm.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. So, been good.
Yeah. So Easter was good. Passover was good. Gotta weave it back.
That was a big tangent.
Yeah. Also, last week there was a shooting in Florida. Did you hear
Mm.
about that?
Mm-mm.
So there was I don't have all the details yet, but from what I understand, Florida State University, there was an active shooter. I think they got him. Like, they didn't kill him. They
Mm.
actually got him in custody, and it was an officer's kid
Ooh.
that used the officer's gun.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. I started to look into it, and I have to get more details. They trickle out so little, and I don't want to be quick to jump on things. Like,
Pause.
pause.
No.
I don't want to be quick to jump on things because you think about it, like every time there's like a gun goes off, there like right away Twitter's like trans.
Mm-hmm.
It was a trans.
Mm-hmm.
He was taking pills.
Was it?
I don't know, probably.
Jill, don't tell me it was trans.
I mean, statistically speaking,
No way, Jill.
probably.
Is that what they're saying? Or what are
No,
they
no, no.
saying?
No. I'm just saying. Like I need the smoke to die down a little bit.
You taking
because
trans valor?
That's what the social media always goes to first. I need the smoke to die. I need
Mhm.
the facts to come out. I need a clear picture.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But I watched the press conference, and they did confirm that it was somebody that was it was the son of somebody in law enforcement, and he used their gun. Lock your shit up, man. Lock it up. You know,
Mhm.
your kids should not know your codes to get into your guns. If they need self defense, maybe a pistol. I don't know, but if you got a rifle, dude, do not. Your kids don't need it. You know, I don't know. I don't know who's coming into your house, and you know, for all I know, you're John Wick, and your kids do need that to protect themselves. I don't know.
Mhm. Jill,
I don't
I'm
know.
5'5" on the best day. Like
Really?
Joe Rogan said, if Shaquille O'Neal comes through my front door, I'm in trouble. And that guy is on the opposite end of the spectrum. I'm talking 6'5" come in here. And you know what's the great equalizer?
I think in Florida you got
That
a
Colt 45.
standard magazine. So if in California we can handle it with
12.
a 10 boy,
10.
what you talking about 12? Ain't going to prison. 12?
Who you are?
12 rounds?
I
What are
pay
you,
cash.
what kind of deer are you trying to kill?
I pay
Uh,
cash.
oh man, maybe
No, yeah.
you got your magazine during Freedom Week. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
no, Kimber's 8. Mhm.
Florida, yeah, you can have a standard 30. You know,
Mhm. Mhm.
it's just messed up, man. I don't know. Like I said, waiting for the details, but you'll hear from us on once some more details come out. We'll talk about it on DMU. If it turns out to be a trans, we'll talk about that too. I
It's
mean,
not funny.
it's not funny. Speaking of trans, it's the Snow White girl.
Hmm.
She is still getting mopped up on social media, dude.
She got dropped, dude. She
Dude.
she played the game too hard. Poor girl.
Have you seen the meme where the kid's watching the Snow White and he goes, "Wait a minute, I've seen this before," and then it smokes up into the what's the show, the Guadalupe show,
Hmm.
where the mom's talking to the little girls. They run up for Halloween, and she's like, "Who are you supposed to be?" And she's like, "Blanca Nieves," and she's like, "Pues tú eres Negra Nieves."
Oh
She's
my
darker.
god.
Yeah, dude. This is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
For the ones that don't speak Spanish, the mom said, "Well, you're black. You're black, snow black."
Snow black snow. You're black eyes.
Because
You're not even Snow
the
White.
little
You're
girl
black
had
eyes.
darker skin, like
That's
my skin
terrible.
color. She wasn't that dark, but she got her. She roasted her.
Hey, dude, you know it's cutthroat in Hispanic family, in a Latinx family.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah. Latinx family.
Latinx. Us Latinxes, man.
Latinx is damn. Latinx is
We're
up to no good
we're
again.
some real colorists.
Yeah, it is true, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I grew up with family, light skin, colored eyes.
Yeah.
Me with
I
this
mean, me and
dark
Daniel
skin,
are
black hair,
cousins.
and brown eyes. You
Yeah.
guys are cousins?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you got those hazel eyes?
Ooh,
Ooh.
baby, you call me Hazel?
Ah! You
Nah,
tell that cameraman to fix that.
she. It's the filter. I put cat eyes. Next Tuesday, I'm gonna do the Undertaker eyes. I'ma just
Raise up like
yeah, just straight Undertaker eyes the entire time I'm talking to the skateboard guy. So tell me how the tees are bothering you. Did she look like Lita? Did she look like Lita?
she look like she look like China, dude.
She looked like Kane.
Like
Hey, no
Kane.
mask, no mask, Kane.
Oh, snap.
Senator Kane. Sorry, Senator Kane, sir. He is, no? What is he?
I think he's a
Congressman.
mayor, dude. Glenn Davis.
Oh,
He's
he's
the mayor.
over. Hey, you're up there. Sorry, Mayor Kane, sir.
He's the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee. Show some respect.
No, I'm not the mayor.
No, that's pretty dope. I would love if my town had the mayor, Undertaker, or something like that. That's dope. But if your tees look like
Just talking like that the entire.
she look like Lita.
Oh man, Undertaker eyes are hilarious, dude.
You let me know if she looks like Lita, because I'm gonna bring that Latino heat down to San
Yeah.
Fernando Valley.
Oh man. Well, I was saying that because you're talking about trans. All three of them look like trans. When I think of trans, I think they look like Undertaker or Kane or Lita.
Oh
man.
man.
No disrespect, Mr. Kane, sir. Or Mr. Undertaker, sir. Mr.
Or
Taker, sir.
or Lita. Jeez, what did you have
Hey,
against
dude,
Lita?
I got one, BBG. She's my
I'm sorry.
fiance.
You're yeah, you're not old enough. Lita was dope, dude. She came out there with her big skater pants and
No.
doing like crazy stunts like a Hardy boy.
Well, dude, I do remember there was a plot where she had to have an abortion because she was having Kane's demon baby.
What? I don't remember that.
Yeah, bro, let's just stop, dude. WWE was cool. Well, that was F. That was still F.
Hey, if you're on X, share this because
Nah.
people need to hear about Lita's abortion. People need to know.
From redeeming baby because Cain got there. Yeah, dude, crazy.
Lita's abortion.
Yeah, man, Vince McMahon, crazy.
Dude, hey, did you watch the documentary on Netflix a few months ago?
No,
Oh wow! Were you ever into WWE, WWF?
mm-mm.
Oh wow, the
Hate it.
disrespect.
Gross.
Oh, aha, we're done.
Hey,
This
Jay, you
will be
trying
the
to get me
last
caught up
episode
or
of
something? You trying to get my
DMU.
fiance to know I'm watching WWF when I'm better not chill? No,
WWF.
never. Did I ever watch Mankind? Get
You
chokeslammed
never
from
watched
the
you never watched The Rock?
Ellen
Throw a little,
in
throw a
the
little.
cage.
Hold on, I'm trying to get it so my other eyebrow because I'm lifting them both. I'm lifting them both.
You tell me I've never seen nobody do the worm. You tell me I
The-
didn't do that. You tell me I
never-
never hit the suck it when I was 7 years old.
You never seen somebody in the corner getting fat ass cheeks in their face?
You
Hey,
think I never
Rakishi,
saw?
that is disgusting, dude.
Yeah, that's gross, dude.
Have you gone back? Have you ever seen like a
No.
replay when we were a kid? When I was a
Ganji, I
kid,
never saw it.
when I was a kid, there was a fat Samoan guy named Rikishi,
Mm-hmm.
and he would fight in like those sumo
Mhm.
chonies, but the back, because he was so big, it looked like a thong.
It was a thong. No, it was a thong, Gio.
Yeah, dude, and
It's a
his
thong, it's a sumo thong.
finisher move was throwing the guy in the corner and
Mhm.
giving the ass cheek straight to the face, dude.
Mhm.
Just
The gooch to the chin.
Yeah, there was I remember
Scotty too hottie.
I was watching a podcast. It
The
must have
worm.
been a clip because I don't watch wrestling podcast. It was probably like a YouTube clip,
I don't.
and the guy was talking about how he did that one time. He's like, Rikishi doesn't wipe his ass because he did it to me, and there was like toilet paper in there. Oh wow, wow, bad.
That's
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah,
I'd bite the fuck out of his ass. Dude, are you kidding me? I'd bite the fuck out of his ass. As soon as I pay something.
And that's why we're not allowed on LFM.
No.
Latino Free Minds.
Because I will bite Rakishi's ass. Are you kidding me with the Rakishi?
That's disgusting, dude.
Playing with me, bitch.
Right now, there's a T watching like, wow, and you hate me?
Yeah. Well, they enjoy it.
Yeah, they do. I don't know. I don't get the I
Kissing
don't
dudes part.
no
Full circle.
whatever you're into, whatever, dude. But I just don't get the like dressing up. Who are you trying to?
Mm.
Are you trying to trick people into? Are you trying to trick gay men? I mean, gay men. Are you trying to trick straight men into doing homo things? Like what is it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. Sometimes it's just weird. Like why? I don't know. I guess sometimes Jesus or God just does things just to, I don't know, for a reason. I don't know what the reason is for the Pope. I don't know. Hey, R.I.P. Pope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry if I offended any Catholics listening, but R.I.P. R.I.P. to the big G.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name? Is it John Paul II or something like that?
I couldn't tell you, dude.
Oh,
All I know is he said gays are cool, right?
he did.
He said
Which
gays
is
are tight.
he did,
Pause.
and that's why J.D. Vance killed him. That's
an
the
idiot.
rumor. That's the rumor. Okay, this is nothing new. You're not getting breaking news on DMU.
JD Vance.
The rumor is that
sucking-
JD Vance met with the Pope
sucking powers.
that night. The Pope dies. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Is that supposed to be a coincidence?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Now, thanks to JD, we're gonna get a black pope. I mean, you guys are gonna get a black pope.
we.
Way to go, JD.
Way to go! Way to go!
No, I heard black pope is tight.
I don't know. I don't really I don't really care for the Pope, but if it's
I
black,
heard
then whatever.
I heard Black Pope is tight. I heard there was an Asian Pope running in there too.
Asian?
Hey, bro, dude. Gio, don't make that face. Why? You didn't get that mad when I said, but why? Because he might have a volleyball court or something that you might want to take, Gio, or what?
Hey.
You weren't even mad when I said Black Pope.
I didn't, because hey, you don't mess with the black folks. They'll get you. The Asians, they won't stand up for themselves.
Oh no, dude.
No, yeah, that's wild. That's
Yeah,
wild. Whoever they choose, I don't really care.
yeah. I don't even know how they choose. Like a raffle,
I mean,
pick
yeah.
sticks.
Oh, the black guy wins.
Is there DEI there? Is that what you're saying? You're saying Black Senior Carlos, sir, is I think it's Carlos or something.
Really? What is he, Dominican?
Carlos something.
His name's Carlos?
I thought it was Carlos.
Ah,
black
man,
guy
if you're
named
gonna
Dante?
have a black pope, he's gotta be real black.
Jermaine. You want a Jermaine?
Nah, man, I mean like African, like from Ethiopia, Nigeria.
No, you're
I want him to talk like this.
crazy. Oh,
You know?
Matumbo.
Yeah.
You want a Matumbo? I'd be crazy because those guys. Why are you gay? Tell me, why
Yeah.
are you gay? She goes, who said I was gay? Look at you. You're
You
gay.
need to get right with God. You need to
What
get
are you,
right.
Yeah,
Nothing
dude,
with this
so
gay. No.
we'll see who steps in for the Pope.
Hey, we got 40 people watching. They're like, oh, what?
How many people?
They're like, hey, we can't figure it out. But there's, I don't know. They're watching.
There's
somewhere.
40 people watching?
Yeah.
Oh no, dude! I've been acting a fool.
They're like, we don't get it. We don't get it. Are they for the T's or are they against the T's?
The Vatican's gonna come after me, dude. I didn't even know we were going this hard.
Well,
yeah, man.
Yeah, the Jews are just going hard after the Catholics
Hey,
right now.
dude, no, I'm all right.
I was watching a podcast. This guy had just finished up that Shabbat at Passover.
When they take
the other guy
over,
was
they're gonna
2%
give me.
Jewish.
When they take over, they're gonna give me a little. Hey, don't go into Building 7.
Hey, I'm pretty
Don't
sure
go
I
into
saw him
Building
wearing a
7.
Star of David. Building 7. What?
Hey!
Oh! Hey,
You got me.
they warned you.
I'm
They run
Jewish.
the media.
Hey, man, I'm here. We're in Latino Free Minds. Oh, this is not. We do not share the same views and beliefs as Latino Free Minds. We don't want to get them in trouble. They're actually trying to work over there and getting good people.
They're trying to get good people
They're
elected.
trying to get
That's
good
why Daniel
interviewers.
came on here to get some attention, and
Yeah.
we're just hey.
We're
But
not gonna.
if
We're
Mike
not gonna get
Lindell
nobody.
wants to give my pillows
Yeah.
to me and
That's
all
true.
my kids, we
That's true.
have
That's true.
king size bed. I got 3 queens and two kings and 3 queens. Send them out here. Mike Lindell, you know how many each bed needs?
Well, Gio, how about this? How about this camera? Look at me. Look at me right now. Have you ever caught a Rakishi ass to the face?
Wow.
Well, how about laying your head on one of these my pillows right after? Great.
Oh shit.
Oh no, dude. Yeah, man.
Wow.
But yeah.
Wow.
So
That's
yeah, we're not gonna get sick people to get on this show. We're talking about Rakishi ass. Thick, nasty
Oh
Rakishi ass.
this
Yeah, man.
is a bad show, man.
This is a
Between
bad show. This is-
Rakishi's booty and Black Pope. You know what? If Black Pope doesn't win, I don't know. Storm the Capitol. Catholics got to storm the Capitol.
No, dude. You're talking
Dude,
about
they
the
got to do
Vatican.
it.
You can't storm the Vatican, dude.
Why not?
Dude, they got secrets. They got UFOs down there. You don't want to go.
We got to see them.
You don't
we
wanna
gotta
go to
see
the
'em.
Vatican, dude. You don't want to go in the Vatican, dude. That guy's always.
There's 2 things I want. I want them to go into the
I
Vatican,
want to
and I
go in
want
the
them to go to
Vatican,
Fort Knox.
dude.
Going to Fort Knox. Do we have the gold? Nobody's talking about the gold. Who's talking about the gold? We
Yeah,
talked about it for a week, and then
yeah,
hey, we didn't
yeah.
even see inside and what's going on at the Vatican.
That's
All
true.
I've been seeing, dude, all I've been seeing on X is like, look at these cool relics that we still have from Jesus. I'm like, do you guys really believe this stuff?
You
Do you
believe
guys
in the
really
cloud to
believe you have?
the shroud of Turin?
I don't think so. That the pieces of the cross, the tomb of Jesus, like,
Mm-hmm.
do you
Mm-hmm.
think if they really knew where that stuff was, that they would tell you?
Keep going, brother.
I don't. That's all I have to say. That's just what's been filling up my X feed. I don't know what's going on in the world because we are so wrapped up in holding on to. I don't know. Are they fake or real? I don't know. The nails that held Jesus down
Mm.
melted into different things. Like, oh, dude,
Did
seriously?
they? They
I
made him
don't
gold.
know. They got these things and they're not doing DNA test. I don't know, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's crazy. Well, what are you gonna do, dude? It's another week of this crazy ass administration, and we've been winning. So
Definitely been winning, but
we've been winning.
what's going on with the interest rates? Are we gonna lower them? We gonna raise them? What's going on?
Gio, dude, don't hit me with math, dude. At 8 p.m., dude. I'm trying to go to sleep in 20 minutes.
I gotta be at the gym at 4 in the morning,
Yeah,
and I don't know if I'll be able to sleep not knowing what's going on with the interest rates.
yeah. All I
Interest
know is
rates.
my bits. All I
The
know is my bitcoins is going up right now. My bitcoins.
I don't know what's going on with the economy. Is it up? Is it down?
I don't know, dude. But
Look, dude, no,
well,
no,
if it's bad,
serious
don't
note.
forget to blame Trump. And if it's
Serious note,
good,
what is going on with the price of eggs and the price of gas?
I don't know, dude. They're available. That's
Every
all I'm worried about. Be
Armando
worried when they're
Garcia,
not available.
Armando Garcia, please let us know what's going on in Texas because here in California, I am still paying $10 for a dozen of eggs and I'm still paying over $5 for a gallon of gas. What's going on, dude?
You're paying $5 for gas?
I know well, you live in the Bay, so you're probably paying more. How much are you paying for gas?
I haven't seen, honestly. I got a company car, so I'm fill it up like
Yeah,
once.
makes sense.
But
You
I
don't pay
think
attention.
it's like $4. It's around $5. No, it is. It is. It's around there.
It's
But
expensive.
the
I guess if
difference
it,
is,
so,
yeah, the
the only reason I know it's more than $5 because I went to Chevron today.
Mhm.
I ride a motorcycle,
Well, there's your
so
problem there going to
for
Chevron.
me it's cheap.
Mm.
But you
You
know,
on Chevron with Techron?
when I take the SUV, I'm going to AMPM. Boy, come on, I can't afford nothing
But
else.
that's not Chevron with Techron.
It's not Chevron with Tacron. No, no, it's garbage gas, but it's all I can afford. Hey, we're in California.
Chinese gas.
We are priced out from the good gas. Chinese gas. It's Timu. It's gas from Timu.
Mhm.
It's the Timu gas. And I just don't have the time to go sit at Costco.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, Costco's a commitment.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on with the eggs. I thought we were supposed to get eggs from Mexico, Canada.
I don't want no Mexican chicken eggs, dude.
We
What the
we
fuck?
still don't have Canada. You're talking about all this winning, Christian, and I'm exposing it. We still don't have
That's true.
Canada.
That's true.
Why
Small.
don't we have Greenland?
That's true.
We're,
That's true.
we're
Well,
almost we're almost 100 days into the presidency of Trump.
I heard they're trying to give out if you have a baby, five G's.
I'll take
Have a
it.
baby.
I'll take it.
Take no
What do I
retro pay, Gio. What the hell? It's
what do I gotta
new
do for
babies. New babies.
new babies?
It's new babies. There's no retro pay. Giving you 5,000 for each of your kids that you already had. That's blame Biden's regime.
New babies?
New
Nah, I
babies.
had my babies during
New.
Trump.
New.
One of them during Obama. We're not all perfect. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Oh man.
Gio. But yeah, man.
Yes. I'm
So
sorry. So For those of you that were expecting to listen to a Joe Rogan episode, this ain't it.
This ain't it, dude. I want to go. Mimis.
Hey, so people listening in Texas, it's 10:30. Go
Yeah,
to
dude.
bed.
Go to sleep, dude.
Jesus Christ. There's probably somebody
Go
in
to
New
s-
York listening. Go
Mhm.
to bed.
Go to sleep. Go.
11:30.
Yeah.
It's 8:30 here and we're tired.
Go shoot a pig or something, dude. Do something.
Go shoot a pig.
Yeah, dude. We can't do that over here. We can't shoot the pigs over here. You can. Go.
We have pigs. I know we have turkeys.
Hey, San Jose's got pigs now.
You got pigs in San Jose?
San Jose's got pigs, dude. Nasty.
wild boars?
pigs. Yeah. Nasty.
I didn't know that.
Gross.
What? Since
Yeah,
when?
we got pigs, bro.
Who did that?
I don't know. They're walking really far.
Dude, Gavin Newsom.
Your boy.
Together, dude. You just homeless people, pigs.
Pigs.
Jesus Christ.
You start thinking one of them would start eating each other. The pigs would start eating the homeless people, or the fucking homeless people have bacon in the morning, but not resourceful. You gotta let the pig do the eating.
It could really go either way depending on how much meth the homeless person is on.
Hey, man. You imagine. And it's the same type of trap to trap a pig. You gotta trap these fucking homeless people.
Hey.
Zip,
The poor homeless people, man. We've spent billions on the homeless and haven't seen any results.
Because at the same time, Gio, yeah, you can spend all your money, but it has to come from within these homeless people. It hits me sometimes because my mom too was homeless when she was a kid, and she took me to the park where she used to live in, and the little tunnels she used to. So it's like I joke around it tough, but I do remember, like, but
Christian.
she never wanted to stay there, Gio.
Christian.
She wasn't like, oh, look, this is my slide. And I'm gonna be here forever.
It doesn't need to come from within when you got billions.
Yeah.
It can come from outside. For
You're
billions? Hey,
Mhm.
you know how many tiny homes I can build for billions
Mhm.
and still have billions left over?
Yeah.
Hey, billions are not a single home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This
So
is like
I
the
mean,
number one economy in the States.
so with that, we leave you guys. We thank you all for tuning in.
40 people. That is crazy. And if you guys are real people and not bots, that's even if you're bots, I'll take it.
Oh,
I'll take
why'd
all
you
the
say
bots.
that?
No. Give me all the bots. If
They're
you
all
can-
on,
if you
dude.
can
They're all
invite
on
more bots.
X. They're all on X.
Yeah?
So it's all the stupid hoochie
Hey.
bots that follow me.
Dude, let them. Oh, they're following you, Gio. Leave them, dude. Get some more bots.
the hoochie bots. It's
Oh,
always
man.
like Chinese women. I'm like, what is going on like with these
Nope.
bots?
I
Like,
got no bots. I got no bots following me.
no.
Babe, I got no bots. I don't know what Gio's talking about. There are no Chinese women.
Christian's going.
I don't
to
know
his-
what he's talking about.
Deleting all the hoochie bots.
Yeah, the one trying to get me in trouble, Gio, is the one time we're going live.
Hey, that's just how it is, dude. That's the
more
way
live,
X
dude.
goes. Everybody on X is fake, dude. Everybody on
guy.
X is fake.
Except
you
these 42
follow-
people.
If you follow me on X, that's fake.
I don't know, Gio. I think you're tripping. These guys are great.
Hey, before I disconnect with you, would you call these capris? Where's my camera? Here we go.
It better not be no girl in some shorts.
No. Hold on, can I tune in here? Would you consider these capris?
Those are 3/4, no?
They're 3/4.
Yeah, those are capris, right?
Those are capris, right?
Yeah, those are capris.
Hey,
That's a capri.
if you're a guy wearing capris, come on. This ain't the 90s anymore, my boy.
Hey,
Change
dude,
it up.
unless you're
Either wear the rest of the pants or wear some shorts, dude.
unless you're breakdancing.
Hey,
Otherwise, it looks
new
sick
rule-
as hell.
The new rule is 5 inches or less, dude. The more huevo you
Hey.
show, the better.
Sometimes you gotta get it's the airflow, dude. It goes straight into that thigh leg, dude. When you break dancing, dude, you're all good. You're all good.
Oh, yeah.
You're all good, dude.
Hey,
You don't know
every time
what
I
it's
do a
like to be a
windmill,
b-boy.
every time I do a windmill, I want the God bless
Yeah,
you
dude.
guys. Thank you
Alright,
so much for
guys.
tuning in.
Have a good one.
Have a good
Careful
one.
with the Trenaguas.
The Chendaguas. Or the trannies.
The tranny aguas.
All the T's. The T's and the
Aguas,
T's.
las trannies.
The T's and the capital T's. We got a lot of people listening.
Yeah,
But
that should be the name of the title. Aguas, las trannies. Alright, man.
Oh, peace out, man. God
Have a good
bless.
one.